Hey,
Hey, good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness, The Grinder. Um, Let me read something first. Let me read something first. Glad you make it here. Come and join real conversations with the underrated one. Us as the righteous ones individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. That's very important, fam. Very important that we have to do that. Put this up here. Yeah. Gonna do another version of underrated music talk. The last one I did about Slim Hoppo, and this one we're gonna do the late great singer Major Lance. Thank you, Sheila E, for showing up. So we're gonna give at least about another give and take 3, 4 more minutes, then get some time that people talk. Like I said, for the ones who's listening, it's gonna be a connection. And I will explain it after I read it. Most I'll probably paraphrase it because it's quite much information. Again, welcome for another underrated music talk. It's greatly appreciated. And hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back, family. I'm back. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, The Underrated One. Welcome another one of Underrated Music Talk. We're going to feature tonight um R&B, late great R&B singer, Major Lance. I already put the link, already copied the link in there so y'all can follow me. Um, cool gents, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming, brother. Appreciate that. Get myself situated here. Mhm. Then y'all going to see the connection. Trust me, y'all going to see the connection. Y'all gonna see the connection. Some like I said, it says um like I said, it's going to be quite a few information. We're trying to skip some of it and everything, but y'all will get it and everything. Like I said, what time is it now? Oh, we're gonna get one more minute. One more minute, then we're gonna get it going, all right? Sounds good to y'all. If y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. Well, thanks for coming, Sheila E. Thanks for coming, cool gents. Shout out. Oh, welcome, Facebook family. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. So we're gonna get this going. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, anybody wants to donate, my channel. I mean, Cash App is JT 53000. That's the Cash App. PayPal is JT Black 53. That's my PayPal. So it's PayPal.me JT Black 53 all in caps. Okay, what's going on? Okay, we're gonna get this show on the road. The ones who come in late, they just have to catch on the replay. Welcome. Okay, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. And welcome another one of underrated music talk. All right. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Very much appreciated. Let's get it going. All right. It says Major Lance. Major Lance was born 1939 or 1930, April 4th, 1939, or 1941 or 1942. But he passed away September 3rd, 1994. Was American R&B singer. After a number of U.S. hits in the 60s, including The Monkey Time, became the iconic figure in Britain in the 1970s among the followers of Northern Soul. Now, I'm going to stop right there. If y'all know, the late great Curtis Mayfield has penned some of his songs, and also Major Lance has co-write those songs too. I should have put songwriter in there too, but I just wanted he was also a songwriter too, so he wrote some hits too. But it wasn't that long. I think it was like from 62 to 65, I believe. Then they went their separate ways, but it wasn't the fault of Major Lance or Curtis Mayfield. So I believe if they would have like kept the, and then there was other one, and they kept the collaboration going, it was, yeah. I think that we could actually say that he could have been an all time great. Probably would have been in the Hall of Fame. That's how the nucleus good it was. But I just want to throw that in there because they didn't put it in there. Okay. Although he stopped making records in 1982, Major Lance continued to perform at concerts and on tours until his death in 1994. Now, Sheila E., if you remember, I want you to remember what I said. Go, Professor. Salute to you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. You remember, and even the ones is in the earlier chat. Remember, I said it's going to be a connection. Here it is. I'm gonna read it again. Although He stopped making records in 1982. Major Lance continued to perform at concerts on tour until his death. His daughter, Keisha Lance Bottoms, is the current mayor of Atlanta. Remember, I told you there's going to be a political connection, y'all? I told y'all a political connection. Let me read it again. His daughter, Keisha Lance Bottoms, is the current mayor of Atlanta. All right. I might open up the link. I might open up the the panel. I don't know yet, but I want to let that sink in. But it's about Major Lance tonight. But I want that to sink in. All right. Early life. There has been some disputes previously of Major Lance's birth year. Some sources claim he was born in 1941 or in 1942, as Major claimed. However, in 1939 appears to be the correct year of birth. In the 1940 U.S. Census, Major Lance is listed in Washington County, Mississippi, as the one-year-old son of Lucinda Lance, a widow. Lance gravestone also confirmed he was born in 1939. Major Lance was his given name, not a nickname or stage name. Lance was one of 12 children. Moved as a child with his family to the mid-north side of Chicago in a Cabot Green projects high crime area where he developed boyhood friend with Oris Lavelle, both whom he attended Wells High School. This was the same school Curtis Mayfield. Remember I said Curtis Mayfield? Uh-huh. And Jerry Butler, the Iceman, attended. Mayfield called Lance a sparkle fellow with a great basketball player, which he probably how we met. His hero was Jackie Wilson, also a R&B legend, as and he was always come around looking through my bags for songs that I'd written, but I didn't want to do with the impressions. He was pretty good. He was pretty good at picking them too. Lance was also a baseball player. Lance and Otis both did boxing and also sang as members of the Five Gospel Harmonies. Two of them also worked together at a drugstore. Career. Lance and Otis Lavelle formed a group named The Floats in the mid 1950s, but broke up before recording any material. Lance became a featured dancer on a local television show, Time for Teens. I heard about that too. As at presenting Jim Lonsberg gave him one-off record deal with Mercury Records. Mercury released a single, I Got a Girl, written and produced by Curtis Mayfield. In 1959, it was not successful. Lance worked at various jobs over the next few years. OK Records. That remember I told you about the collaboration of Curtis Mayfield stuff? This is y'all gonna hear this. OK Records. In 1962, he signed with OK Records on Mayfield's recommendation. The late great Curtis Mayfield. I had to add that. Lance was continuously show up at the OK office, offered to run errands for Kyle Davis, telling him about the record he once made and how he and Curtis were friends from their childhood. His first single, Delilah, was not successful, but it established his partnership with the writing and arranging team of Mayfield, Carl Davis, and Johnny Pate. I'm gonna stop right there and continue. Johnny Pate. Now at this time in '62, that's when Curtis Mayfield and Impressions came. Later on, they named the names of the places. Johnny Pate was a head arranger throughout the Impressions hits. And also he did some range of Superfly too and other records. I need to throw that in. So Johnny Page went on to do some arrangement of Curtis Mayfield. I'm talking about classic hits. So Johnny Page, I need to throw that in because they ain't gonna say that. Often with members of Mayfield's group, the impressions are backup vocals. Together they develop a distinctive Latin tingle sound with Espada's Chicago soul in contrast music records elsewhere. The second OK single, Monkey Time, also written by Curtis Mayfield, was Major Land's first hit, became number 2 Billboard R&B hit and number 8 pop hit in 1963, and that's one of the biggest hits he had. Matter of fact, even back out, even throughout the '60s too. The Monkey Time became OK's first hit single in 10 years. That was my introduction to working with Kyle Davis, Pete said. We had a ball making some great, very great music. A successor of hits following quickly includes Hey Little Girl, mm, 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 mm. Y'all remember that, right? Okay, his biggest hit reached number 5 in the US pop chart and number 40 in the UK, where it was his only chart successful. The Matador, the only one, was not written by Curtis Mayfield. Rhythm, some I wanted to come and see, and ain't a shame. In 1965, Pate left OK, and Mayfield began to concentrate on working with his own group. Lance and Davis continued to work together. Too Hot to Hold was a minor hit, but they had diminishing success before Davis in turned left on the company. Remember, I was telling y'all about the short collaboration. If they would have stayed together, they would have had hits. And I'm saying, I would tell you, he would have been in the Hall of Fame because they was hot. But it goes to show back then that when certain things don't go right, sometimes the um the singer suffers and stuff like that. And what could have been, what really could have been. But also, I want to say one more thing before I continue. Curtis Mayfield also wrote hits for the group of Impressions that he was in too. So I want to say that too. He was writing hits for the Impressions too. But I want to say that. Okay. Touring the United Kingdom during the 1960s, Lance toured in the UK where he was supported by Bluesology, a band include pianist Reggie Dwight, later known as Elton John. And you know, Elton John went on had have a career of hits throughout really in the '70s. But he from I said from '69 up to '76, Elton John had a lot of hits and he had a lot of platinum albums too. I need to put that in, and he did respect R&B too. I might do a underrated music talk about him too, maybe one day. All right. Over the next 2 years, he worked with several producers, with only Without a Doubt became a minor hit in 1968. Soon afterwards, Lance left OK and moved to Decca Records, where he had a top 40 hits and followed the leader. Then he moved to Mayfield Curtin hit label too. Let me stop right there. Now, during the time, then we talking about the late '60s now. That's when Curtis Mayfield that's when he formed his own label, Curtin Records. All right, that's one throw that in label, which results in the last 2 top 40 R&B hits: "Stay Away from Me," "I Love You Too Much," and "It Must Be Love Coming Down." "Stay Away From Me" was also listed number 4 in Jet Magazine, a Soul Brother Top 20. He left Curtom in 1971 and recorded briefly for Vault and Columbia Rec labels. Wow, they should have capitalized on this of him. All right, welcome family, welcome. In 1972, he relocated to England so as to capitalize on his success of his older records among fans of Northern soul music and dancing clubs that play mostly rare and obscure American soul and R&B records. According to one writer, the major contribution was truly phenomenal and unforgivable. He was become a legendary as a UK club act known deliver 110% in every performance. In 1972, while in England, he recorded an album, Major Land's Greatest Hits recorded live at the Torch, a club in Stoke-on-Trent, which has been described as perhaps the best Northern soul album ever made. Later career, Lance returned to Atlanta in 1974 and recorded an update disco version of on Playboy Records. He set up for new label. He set up a new label, Aris, with former Booker T and the MG drummer Al Jackson, but again with little success. His career his career hit a downward spiral. He briefly recorded with Motown Records, released his last ever single on his soul record, Subsidiary, Never Thought to Be Losing You in 1978. He later found his recordings had become popular on the beach music circuit in the Carolinas, where he continued to undertake live performance. He recorded a comeback album, The Major Back, and his several tracks for Cat Family label. His final performance was in June 1994 at at the 111th Chicago Blues Festival. Personal life. Major Lance was married to Christine Bullard. He was a Rolling Stone, y'all, had 9 children. He was arrested twice in his life. In 1965, he was arrested in violation of Paternity Act. A Chicago woman, Para Lee Thomas, claimed that she had a son by Lance Ronnie Maurice. Lance was born January 13th, 1964. At that time, he was age 56. She asserted that Lance has promised to pay her doctor hospital bills around $375, but had defaulted on those payments. Judge Benjamin J. Cantor issued a warrant for Lance's arrest, setting Lance bond for $1,000. After record briefly for the Motown subsidized label Soul, he was convicted cocaine possession while 1978 and served a 4 years prison term. In 1987, Lance had a heart attack. He later became nearly blind for glaucoma. As a result, he made no more recordings. He died in 1994 in his sleep from heart disease in Decatur, Georgia, aged 55. He was buried at Washington Murray Garden Cemetery, Homewood, Illinois. His daughter was Sylvia Robinson. That's the one made Pillow Talk, y'all. That I believe. No, I don't think no, she was older. Keisha Lance Barton has been the mayor of Georgia since 2018. Let me read some more. On February 28th, 1995, shortly after Lance's death, Sony released a CD collection called Everybody Loves a Good Time, The Best of Major Lance. Features 40 recordings of OK from 1962 to 1967 on two discs. All Music Review Richie Otterberger gave the CD a four and a half stars, calling a delightful 40-song double CD comp- compilation of Lance's best work for OK records from between 1962 and 1967, including all chart singles, a quite miss, a few misses, and B-sides, 5 previous unreleased cuts, and some Curtis Mayfield songs from his debut LP. Sony later released a shortened version of the CD collection titled "The Very Best of Major Lance." Then they showed the chart and stuff. Man, I'm saying he did all right. You know, the charts and everything. Shit, okay. Yeah. So, well, we're gonna go back to then we're gonna read about Keisha. You know, we're gonna read about Keisha Bottoms. Do you want to hear about Keisha Bottoms? Press one. All right, we're gonna look. We're gonna look for Keisha Bottoms. We'll kill a little time. Where's she at? So, Keisha Bottoms. Her father was the late great R&B singer Major Lance. Yup. Okay. All right. All right. I got it. I got it. We're gonna read some of her. And then I'm thinking about opening up the panel. I'm not sure yet. Okay, there she is. Keisha Lance Bottom is an American politician and lawyer who was in the 60th mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. She was elected mayor in 2007. Before becoming mayor, she was a member of Atlantic City Council, representing the part of Southwest Atlanta. This, yeah, she was born 1970. Okay. A member of the Atlanta City Council from the 11th district. She was in the office from January 4th, 2010 to 2018. She was born in Atlantic, Georgia. A Democrat, okay. Spouse, Derek Bottoms. Parents, Major Lance Sylvia Robinson. Education, Florida A&M University, Georgia State University. Okay. All right. Like I said, she was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 18th, 1970, to Sylvia Robinson and R&B songwriter Major Lance. She was raised in Atlanta and was a graduate of Frederick Douglass High School. She earned a bachelor in communication from Florida A&M University, concentrating in broadcasting journalism. She earned a JD Earned a JD degree from Georgia State University College of Law. In 1994, she is a member of Delta Sorority Incorporated. Okay. Barton was a prosecutor and also represented children in juvenile court. We'll figure that out. In 2002, she became magistrate judge in Atlanta. In 2008, she ran unsuccessfully for judgeship on the Fulton Superior Court. She was elected to the Atlantic City Council in 2019 and 2013, representing the District 11 in Southwest Atlanta. She served until 2017. IAB Media, what's good, homie? Thanks for coming. She served until 2017. She was concurrently the executive director of Atlanta Fulton County Recreation Authority, started 2015. Now we're going to read about the mayor of Atlanta. Okay. Barton was elected mayor in 2017 after receiving plurality of vote of 26% in a crowded field of candidacy on election day. Then defeated fellow city council member Mary Norwood in a runoff election. Bottoms was investigating during the mayor election for several lumps of payments. Campaign staff totaled over $180,000 that was not properly reported. In October 2017, she voluntarily returned $25,700 in the campaign contribution that she received from Prade Group, an engineering contractor whose office had been raided by the Federal Bureau of Investigation the previous month. On November 4, 2017, she called the Attorney General of Georgia to investigate fake robocalls made in her name, which her campaign said was laden with racist overtones and made primarily in Atlanta white neighborhoods. 10. Bottoms declared that Atlanta was a welcome city and remained open welcome to all followers President Trump's actions regarding refugees in the United States. In 2018, she signed an executive order to forbid the city jails to hold ICE detainees. In July 2019, Bottom said, "Our city does not support ICE. We don't have a relationship with the U.S. Marshal Service. We close our detention center to ICE detainees. We would not pick up people on an immigrant violation." On June 2019, Bottoms endorsed good old Philip Joe Biden in the 2020 Democratic Party presidential primaries. In March 2020, Politico reported her as a possible vice president pick for Biden. In June, CNN reported that she was among his top four choices, along with Representative Von Demings and Senator Kamala Harris, right now Vice President nominee, and Elizabeth Warren. Kamala Harris was officially announced as Biden running mate on August 11th of this year. Biden was named a permanent co-chair of 2020 Democratic National Convention, where she also be a speaker. Biden strongly rebuked Georgia Governor Brian Kemp as he announced he reopened Georgia business in April of this year, saying that it was too early for COVID-19 pandemic. When Atlanta experienced riots in the wake of the death of George Floyd, Bottoms condemned those involved, but later expressed optimism by speaking to demonstrators in protest, saying, there is something better on the other side of this. And I know a lot of us as a people did not like what she said that. So let's go on. She also repeatedly condemned Trump for making it worse by stoking racial tension and encouraged people to vote, saying, if you want the change in America, go and register to vote. That it that is the change we need in this country. In June of this year, many Atlantic Police Department officials went on strike to protest the charges brought against the officers invoked involved of the killing of Rayshon Brooks. As y'all remember, Bottom said that APD morality is down tenfold. Early July, as COVID-19 escalates, Atlantic Bottoms issued an executive order rolling back some of the reopen measures from phase 2 to phase 1, required everyone to wear a facial covering within the city limits. On July 15th, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp issued an order to suspend all local mask mandates. And on July 16th, he filed suit against Bottoms in Superior Court seeking invalidate her to order to prevent her from about taking let me see prevent her from taking about it. He did not file similar suits against other cities with mask mandates, such as Savannah and Athens. Very interesting. A hearing scheduled for July 24th was postponed when the judge recused herself. Bottom's family history can be traced 5 generations to Shepherd Peak, a freedman from plantation near Crawfordville, who may serve in the Georgia state legislation during Reconstruction. In October 1994, Keisha Lance married Derek W. Bottoms at Atlanta Ben Hill United Methodist Church. They had met 3 years earlier during the first year as students at Georgia University College of Law. After unsuccessful attempts to conceive biologically, they adopt their 4 children. Derek Bottoms is the Vice President of Employment Practice and Association Relations for the Home Depot. He joined the company in 2000 after spending over 5 years at the law firm. Power Goldstein has served as board member for several foundations. On July 6, 2020, Bottoms announced that she had tested positive for coronavirus. All right, that's it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send an invite out. Anybody that wants to join the panel, feel free. Um, Hold on, family. Mhm. Here it is. There it is. Anybody that wants to join, feel free. Not gonna be that long, right now. So the goal to show that she's related to the late great singer songwriter Major Lance. Like I said, anybody that wants to join, feel free. Um, get this. Hold on, family. Hold on. Like I said, I told you it's a connection, right? Singer songwriter Major Lance. Sorry about that, family. AB Media, thanks for coming. What's good? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Yeah, but like I said, there's some history. I told y'all I was gonna make connection. Told y'all. Um, and she was the one was talking greasy at the protesters too. So there are people don't like her. They don't like her leadership and everything. Again, they always my the link is in the link is in it's in the screen. By the want to donate, Cash App, JT53000, PayPal, JT Black 53. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Then after that, if nobody ain't come on, then I'm a that's it for the night. But Major Lance of his short time, well, did some, he did record it back in the 50s too. Let me say that, but they weren't saying it, but he did. But of the short time from 62 to 64, he did his thing, and he made some minor albums, but minor records. But like I said, if he would have, they would have like kept that collaboration together. What much could tell because he was on his way, y'all. You could tell he was on his way, and he could have been an all time great. I just wish that maybe Curtis Mayfield and Summer could have, carry more and everything, set him up. The collaboration can go on. That's what I wish. Like I said, I'm waiting. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna give it a few more minutes. Um, then we're gonna be on out of here. And I want to thank y'all so much to come by and to enjoy this rich history. The late great songwriter, singer Major Lance, and also we had 9 kids, and one of them is Miss Bottoms. Like I said, we'll wait for some more people. Come up, everybody want to come. The link is in there. I said everybody wants to join. Okay. I'm gonna post a link. The morning real talk part 10. So then I'm coming and I'll be out. Hold on for 1 second, fam. Hold on for 1 second. All right. There's the link again. That's what I did earlier this morning. Great bill. You need to check that out too. Keisha Bottoms. Keisha Lance. Yeah. So get the connection. Yeah, but it was let me keep talking. But it was a great time. It was a great time earlier. This morning. Yeah, it was a great build this morning. He's talking about housing, talking about legislation, talking about a lot that Sheila E was on it. Jay Sean was on and others. We covered a lot of things, family. Cover a lot of things. Um, so I post that in the chat. So y'all can even watch that too. So y'all giving y'all double bonus. Yeah, but well, I'm getting ready to get off anyway, Sheila. Trying to give people a few minutes and stop on to come on. If not, I'm gonna get off anyway. So y'all got something to talk about and everything. And I'm gonna start doing more underrated music talk. I keep on forgetting. I gotta do Della Reese. I gotta look. I got a few. I gotta do. Gotta Della Reese. I do. I think I got to do Lena Horne. Then I'm gonna do some more jazz. Hit you some more jazz, some more blues. Then I'm also gonna do some R&B like Keith Sweat and stuff. There are some that I'm going to have panel discussion, and there's some are not. Just letting you know that right now. So, but I'll let you know ahead of time that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you know ahead of time that I'm gonna have panel discussion. All right, and then I know I gotta finish up the Latin the Latin series. Me and my brother Muhammad's the one. He passed away in 2000 this year, April 22nd, 2020. April 22nd. He was doing the we was doing he was black Puerto Rican. You know, he loved our people and we was like cover a lot of stuff, man, a lot of things, man. So I gotta finish that up too. Art said he gonna help me out with that, so I got to get in touch with Art so we could finish that up and everything. Mm-mm-mm. Miss you, man. Miss you, Muhammad's the one. Miss you, brother. Really do, really do. That's a warrior right there. He was a man's man. He was a man's man, y'all. Always fight for our people in his own way. He fought that people too. Couldn't fight no more. Great one, man. Glad to say he's a brother. Glad he was part of my life. Wish I would have met him. I wish y'all would have met him. Y'all would have loved him. Shout out to Muhammad the One, better known as Raul Kamara. He was born on Staten Island. Played college ball, Cali, in the Bronx. Well respected in the community. He was a basketball coach and a baseball coach. He was into our community. Do whatever it takes to fight for our community and protest back in the days. Wow. Miss you, man. Miss you. Us as people, we ain't doing good, Mom's the one. If you would have been here, you would have been pissed off I am. I know you in your own way. You said, yo, man, we got to get it together, man. Always say, we got to get it together, baby. Come on, man. We better than this. Come on. You have to be kidding me. You letting them play you like that? He would have went off. He would have went off. You know what? That's it. I want to let me thank everybody. Thank you, Sheila E. Thank you, Cool Gents. 87, appreciate that. Thank you, Go Professor, to show up. I really appreciate that. Oh, man, Sonny Boston talk. Dang, you just missed it, bro. Just missed it. Get ready to end this. No, you know what? I'm gonna stay a few minutes because I'm not gonna be here long. If there's anything that you want to say, anything about Muhammad's the one, Sonny Boston talk, let me know. Let me post the link. The link right there. If you want to say something, you can get on the panel. But I'm not gonna be here long. I'm not. Also, anybody that is traveling, let me know. If you're traveling to your safety or destination or you travel home, let me know in the chat, and I will stay on until you get back to safety your destination or home. Okay? D Hodges, what's good? Yeah, Dow, salute to LDBC. Yes. You're welcome, Sheila, anytime. You're quite welcome. I'm just reading let me see. Yeah, it's a great man, man. He was a man's man, yo. Man's man. But hey, the late great singer Major Lance, he had a string of hits, I believe, from 62 to 64. Also, out of that, um, okay, no problem. And then after that, Sylvia Robinson. They said who Sylvia Robinson is. Sylvia Robinson, she made the song Pillow Talk back in '73 or '74, and after that, she formed Platinum. I think it was Platinum Records, something like that. That's when you hear the moments and stuff. That's an old group, and also she was a pioneer too. Um, I think she was the first one in commercial that had Sugar Hill Gang on her label, Sylvia Robinson. So I'm giving underrated dropping history on y'all. So yeah, yeah, Major Lance and Sylvia Robinson had I don't know how many kids they had together, but I know they did produce Keisha Lance, and then she got married I think in '94 and became Keisha Bottoms. That's the mayor of Atlanta right now. All right. So give you underrated go or underrated those little something. Just give y'all a little something. All right. So on behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, yours true, the underrated one, the number one green dot. And thank you to participating, the ones who came late. Got to catch on the rewind, the underrated music talk, the late great singer Major Lance. I hit you with Major Lance. Also, I hit you with a daughter. The one is the mayor of Atlanta. I hit you with the double. All right, all right. Y'all be safe out there. Until next time, please travel in groups. And this one is Ghost.